What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. So it's Monday, and you know what Monday means? What did I melt last week? A lot of different scents, multitude of different vendors, and not a ton of empties because I was melting larger items, so I can only get through so much when you're melting like tubs or loaves or whatever. But I didn't do too bad. Um, I don't know. I hit a few standouts and we'll talk about them. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and sort these. Oh, and there's Scentsy in here too, because like I said, I'm going to do Scentsy every week, once a week. Um, Probably should do twice a week just so I can get through some of that stuff back there. But I did clear out a tower, so it's shrinking back there, right? And there's stuff I got over here off to the side, but what are you going to do? Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to go and sort through this stuff and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so everything's sorted out here. We're going to start out with Scentsy first. And first up is a Palo Santo. Oh, Palo Santo and cinnamon. I like this one. This was a scent that came out in the fall catalog of 2023, I think. Let me see. I think it was 23. Well, I got it in 23. I'm pretty sure this was in fall 2023 and it was only lasted the one season. It did not come back. The scent notes in here. See, I liked it. Is Palo Santo, Italian bergamot, clove leaf, and cinnamon bark. Now, I have smelled the original Palo Santo from Scentsy, and it was horrible. It was, ugh. I didn't like it. It was like really like dirty wood. I didn't like it at all. This one is very woody. It's a woody Palo Santo, no doubt. But the Italian bergamot really kind of added a little bit of a citrusy perfume note to it. And behind it, you've got that clove and the cinnamon. So it was a very woody, fragrant, cologne-y, but not like complete man's cologne smell, but just ever so slightly. But it was very woody and spicy. I enjoyed it. It didn't make it to my club. It was supposed to, and that was in 2023, that year in December, that at the end of the month, I forgot to go and add what I wanted to save. So never made it, but I'm okay with that. It's fine. Okay. Then we've got Christmas Cookie. Now, this is currently in the catalog. This came out last year, and I want to say it was a scent of the month for, it was either November or December. I can't remember. I want to say it was November. Let's see, Christmas Cookie. But it is here. Oh, excuse me, I got to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Christmas Cookie is, come on. Okay, it says baked gingerbread, sparkling orange, and holiday pine trees. Now, yeah, I think this was sent in the month for November of 24, last November, and then it made it to catalog this year. I don't know. There's something about it. And I remembered when I smelled it last year, I thought there was something unusual, but it's one of these scents that it's like, it's so unusual that I just want to keep smelling it because I'm like, oh, what is it? There is the cookie there. I can't say I'm getting gingerbread, but I am getting a cookie bakery note. In that tree is just, the combination of the two are very unusual. I'm not sure this is a scent for me. I'm not wowed by it. So it's a little bakery with some pine tree in it, but Yeah, it's not a scent for me. Okay, then we have Saint Nickerdoodle. And this was in, was this Scents of the Season 2023? Can't remember. Let's see. And I did like this one. However, this year, not so much. 2022 Scents of the Season. So this was in my club. This was in the original club that I deleted. Because I received this in August of 23. This is baked apples, spices, and a dusting of powdered sugar. You know, I'm torn with this one. It's a really nice, it's just like a baked apple. Like if you picture you took an apple and you peeled it and you sprinkled it with some sugar and some little cinnamon and you baked it in the oven. That's kind of like what it is. But I didn't get great performance. Now, I don't know. Is it because it's from August of 23? I don't know. Generally with Scentsy, I don't have an issue with wax sitting around. I mean, it still melts and throws just fine. But I wasn't as wowed by it. And this one here, Sugar Plum Berry, absolutely loved. Again, end of 2023. I forgot to add it to my club. I really like this, and melting it this year, I remembered how much I like it. Damn. I am so upset that this didn't get into my new club when I redid it because I deleted the run from 2022. Again, came around end of the month, December 23. I forgot to put multiple scents in my club. I don't make that mistake now. Now when they come out, I automatically put them in there. Okay, so Sugar Plum Berry is a Jolly Holly holiday brew of spiced citrus peels, evergreen berries, sugar plums, and cinnamon sticks. I just love this. This, whenever I melt it, and I know the scent notes are really not the same. This smells like Bath and Body winter, and I love that smell from Bath and Body. This is just it says evergreen berries, but you do get a little bit of an evergreen note. I don't know if evergreen berries smell like an evergreen tree. And it's get this sweetness from the citrus and the sugar plums and ever so slightly cinnamon, but so slight. I really just get that beautiful citrus note with an evergreen behind it. So it just gives off a fresh, sweet scent. And I love this one. And this was our 2023 Scents of the Season. And Sugar Plum Berry. It's a heartbreak because I enjoy that one. All right, last but not least, I did 2 bars of these because I melted this all throughout the living room, kitchen, and nail studio. And that is a Forever Fall. Oh, throwing shit at, sorry. Throwing stuff at you. Okay, Forever Fall. I like this one, and this one is in my club, and I'm happy that whenever I do decide to ship that club, I'll have more. Forever Fall, because I don't know how much I have left on hand. I don't know. This is, it doesn't matter because this is actually this is still in the catalog. This is baked pumpkin and cinnamon sticks. Celebrate the sweetness of the season with a dash of brown sugar. This is just a delicious pumpkin spice or pumpkin bakery. I love this one. I love pumpkin anyway, but sometimes I like pumpkin a whole lot more than other pumpkins. And this one I absolutely love. It is just a yummy baked pumpkin with some cinnamon and sweet brown sugar in there. Love it. Forever Fall. Love, love, love that one. All right, that's all I got for Scentsy. And I'm trying to go a little quicker so we don't have an hour-long video. Okay. For our single vendors that I melted, I did the Candle Nurse Callahan in the Woods. This is creamy vanilla, smoky woods, hint of fresh lavender, fire roasted marshmallows, vanilla birch, and a boardwalk marshmallow clouds type. So it's Bath and Body Works type. I did this in my bedroom and my bathroom. It's doing fine in the bathroom. Again, never know with that room. This is just pretty. This is creamy. It is sweet. It is soft and very bedroom scent. It's very perfumey. Oh my gosh. The Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds is just, it's stunning. You get that fireside marshmallow in here. So it's kind of like a charred, creamy marshmallow, like think of like whipped marshmallow, like marshmallow fluff with a little bit of char on it. And it's just, it's stunning. It's just so beautiful. It's very creamy. You get the vanilla in here and subtle in the lavender. It's just a beautiful all around, well blended fragrance. You know, and it's very difficult to describe the Candle Nurse, her wax, because it has all these scent notes in it, but you don't ever smell a single note. They just all blend together into a beautiful, beautiful home fragrance. And yeah, Callahan in the Woods, this was absolutely beautiful. Okay, then I did from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This is a cinnamon zucchini cake. Now this one is, do I need my glasses? I do. This one is cinnamon sugar donuts, zucchini bread, cream cheese frosting, mac apple, and vanilla. Great bakery scent. Yeah, and the mac apple is really good. It's like a fresh mac apple. I mean, you get the peel and all. It's very it's almost like a woody mac apple. And then you get that zucchini bread and donuts. So you get that nice bakery with it, and it's not overly sweet. This is more a bready bakery with the mac apple. And the cinnamon is just right. It's not overly done. Yeah, this one's a good one. Cinnamon zucchini cake. All right, and then last for our singles, and oh my God, you guys, I loved it when I first smelled it. This was in my recent haul from Knoll's Farm Scents, and that is Leaf Peeping. I said I was going to melt it, and I'm so, oh God. Vanilla birch, roasted pine cone, campfire marshmallow, and sugar cookie dough bread. Now, first of all, if you haven't smelled Travis's sugar cookie dough bread, you need to. It is just, it's good. It's just a amazing bakery, right? Now on top of it, we mix in the tree note here, because you know I hate tree, but this tree is okay because it's mixed. It's not overpowering. It's not like giant forest in my house. It's just enough. Oh my God. And then the roasted pine cone and the vanilla birch. So it's creamy. It's a little outdoorsy, woodsy tree, but not overly tree with that sugar cookie dough bread. Beautiful combination of bakery and outdoors. I'm really loving the roasted pine cone in here. This is just stunning. And I did Mrs. RTS, and I'm glad I did because I probably would have picked up more of this. And that's leaf peeping. Fantastic. If you have it, melt it. This was poured on 9/1 of 25. I had no issues. This was good. All right, let's move along to Traverse City Wax Co. I decided to pull some of these knowing that I was been struggling with her scents lately. And I said, you know what, I'm going to start warming some of the stuff and find out if it's not does not have good shelf life, or my nose is changing. I don't know. All right, so we're going to start out with this one here is Palo Santo and Chestnut. This was a clam. Where did I do this? I think I did this in my bedroom. And being that her wax is very hard, I only used 1 cube because I thought she needs a good, strong warmer. And so that's Palo Santo and Chestnut. This is earthy woods, rich spices, sandalwood, and vanilla. Very pretty. I enjoyed it. It is a spicy, woody scent. It performed just fine. This is from March of 24. So what, a year and a half, a little give or take. And that doesn't mean that's her pour date. That's, well, it says March 30th or whatever. Was that 24 or 23? Wait a minute. Might be 23. No, it's March 10th of 24. It was good. It was a woody, very woody. The sandalwood was nice, sweet. It was creamy, a little bit of a nuttiness to it. It was a pretty scent. I'll melt the clam up and finish it, but yeah, it was just okay. It threw decent. It wasn't, I did get throw out of it. Maple cinnamon pancakes. This is maple syrup, buttermilk pancakes, and cinnamon. It's a shape bag. So inside we have a multitude of different shapes in there. Okay. I wasn't crazy about it, if I'm being honest. The maple was light. It was just like a sweet cinnamon bakery. It wasn't very strong. It was just okay. I didn't get enough of the maple syrup to make me feel like I was smelling pancakes. So yeah, maple cinnamon pancakes. Then I did her honey pear cider. This was good. This is a warm pear cider, sweet honey, and hints of spice. I liked this. I had no issue with the throw on it. It's definitely pear, and that was very nice to be able to distinguish that it was pear and not apple. So you knew you were smelling pear, but it had the cider notes in the sense that you got that cinnamon aspect. Like when you melt an apple cider, this was like pear cider. Am I making any sense? Yeah, the pear, it was good. It was good. I wasn't blown away by it. I wasn't wowed. It was good. It threw just fine, but I was kind of bored. Yeah, it was just like pear juice with the, spices in it, the cinnamon and sweetness from the honey. It was good. Like I said, I was just kind of like, meh, whatever. Then I've got a berry waffle cone. And this was just okay. This is sugared berries, waffle cone, and vanilla. I got light to medium performance out of this one. You do get the waffle cone and the berries and the vanilla. Kind of came off a little bit of an ice cream note. Did not last long at all. I probably smelled this for, I'm going to say, about 3 hours, and then it was gone. So that's a berry waffle cone. Yeah, it was okay. And like I said, it reminded me of, it's a sugared berry with waffle cone and vanilla, and it's showing ice cream on here. And you get an ice cream note, like a berry ice cream when you can, and that waffle cone. It was creamy berries. But again, light to medium performance, and 2.5, 3 hours was all I could smell it, and then it was done. So that was disappointing. Okay, let's move on to our next vendor, and that is Super Tarts. I gotta tell you, her stuff performs in my house like a beast. And this one here is called Stay Awake. I did this in the bedroom and bathroom. And she got another one called Sleep Tight, and that one's really good too. Stay Awake is a lavender, vanilla bean, marshmallow. This is so pretty. I absolutely love this, and I like Sleep Tight too. I may pull that and melt that one next. This is such a sweet lavender, and I don't mean bakery sugary sweet. It's just sweet. Sweet and fresh, and just, oh gosh, this is so beautiful. Sweet, fresh. You would think it would be more creamy with the vanilla bean and marshmallow, and it's not. It's just a beautiful, fresh lavender, but sweet, like a juice almost. This is so pretty. And I could see why it's called Stay Awake, because it doesn't have that vibe like some of the lavender scents are very soothing. This isn't. This is just, it's like bright and refreshing, and love this one. So pretty. All right, my favorite one that I melted from Super Tarts, and I need more of this. That is Campfire Stories. Oh my gosh. Now, I do remember last year, I ordered this in her Wax Wednesday, and this was before, oh my God, she put out a statement of some oils that she was no longer able to get, but found replacements for. And one of the replacements is in her new Campfire Story. So I don't know what the new one smells like, the reformulated, but I am so sorry. I only picked up one BAM bag of this. I wish I picked up two. This is incredible. Her labels are very difficult to read. This is Fall Leaves, Campfire, and Vanilla Bean. This is earthy. This is smoky campfire and creamy vanilla. This scent is incredible. When I put my nose in here, I get leaves, like beautiful, crisp autumn leaves that have fallen on the ground, and you get the feeling of campfire, like you're camping in the woods. Oh my God. And then there's a little bit of a creaminess from the vanilla bean, just to sweeten it up some, to take that edge off the campfire. And this doesn't smell smoky or fiery. It just feels like an autumn camping trip in the woods. Guys, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I know. Okay, That's Campfire Stories from Super Tarts. I hope she does a Wax Wednesday again. That's the only time I've ever purchased from her was from her Wax Wednesdays. I've never purchased any other time. Um, but I gotta tell you, her stuff melts like a champ. Holy cow. All right, next up, we've got some Sassy Girl. All three are hits. Um, some I liked better than others. And let's start with Five Little Pumpkins. Now, I melted this a couple weeks back. This was a newer pour. I received this in July. Five Little Pumpkins is pumpkin pecan waffles, vanilla bean Noel, and sugar cookies. Guys, I'm obsessed with this. Oh my God. This is pumpkin bakery. You get that pecan note in the pumpkin, in the sugar cookies. It is just an incredible bakery. This, and it's creamy. It's so creamy, sweet. I'm obsessed with this Five Little Pumpkins. You guys, if you see this on her list where she's give this one a try, if you like pumpkin and pumpkin pecan waffles and you like that sugar cookie and creaminess, and oh yeah, this one is incredible. Incredible. It is so, so good. Five Little Pumpkins. Don't forget that one. Love it. Performed no issues. Then I melted Fright Night. This is also a newer one. I received this in September. Fright Night there's a lot of notes in this one. This is notes of cedar, smoked pine, charred wood, vanilla, roasted marshmallow, masculine tonka, rosewood, black amber resin, citrus, and cedarwood. This had a lot going on. A lot. I liked it. Would it be a repurchase? I don't know. I liked it well enough. It's very woody. Get a lot of woody here. And at the same time, there was a lot of a cologne note here too. This leans masculine. And I mean masculine in the sense that there was a cologne note to it. Sometimes, to me, I have two different ways of viewing masculine when it comes to scent. There's masculine cologne, and then there's masculine where it's, like think of women are flowery and powdery in that type of note. And masculine is more earthy, just earthy, woody, masculine, like very masculine scent. Like, so it might be a scent that a man would enjoy in his home, because I don't think men want their homes to smell like flowers. I just don't think so. I know my boyfriend doesn't. The candles we get for his house are always lean, more towards a woodsy vibe. This here leans a little masculine cologne. I do like it. I did like it. I did enjoy it. I think the issue was, had I known it was going to come off a little on the cologne notes, I probably would have reserved this for my bedroom and bathroom. Because generally in my living space, I don't like cologne type fragrance or perfumey. And this leaned a little cologne. It is pretty. You do get that lot of wood here. I don't know if I got any charred. Yeah, I don't know. The marshmallow, no. This was hard. To me, marshmallow, I would expect to smell something a little creamier here, and I don't, and sweet. It was pretty. It was a very woody, spicy, deep, rich cologne scent. Very nice. It was pretty. It would be very beautiful as a man's cologne. Maybe it's a dupe for something. I don't know. And then last from Sassy Girl, I did Harbor Tea. Now this was a loaf, and you know how I feel about them darn loaves of hers. Oh, they're such a pain to chop. Harbor Tea. Okay, let me read you the scent notes. Oh, this is lemon rind, orange peel, plum wine, spiced bourbon, aged tobacco leaves, patchouli, cedarwood, and vanilla musk. Guys, now in the beginning, when it was melting, I was like, do I like this? I don't know if I like this. I'm not sure if I like this. As the day went on, and I kept going into the living room, this was pretty. This was unique. This was different. This was oh, unusual. This almost it kind of like a hotel vibe, like something you would find in an upscale boutique type hotel. Yeah, there's some about this one. Yeah, you get those tobacco leaves, and they're like very green tobacco leaf. It's earthy. The patchouli is an earthy, woody patchouli. It was spicy. The orange rind in here gave it a spiciness. It was almost like a dried orange rind. This is beautiful. Harbor Tea is gorgeous. This is really nice. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think, what else was in here? I like it. It's like a spicy note. And it almost came off. So the name Harbor Tea, you almost got a tea vibe from it. Lemon rind, orange peel, plum wine. Yeah, there in the bourbon, there is that base of an alcohol note. This is stunning. I can't even tell you. It was so. I really melt this all year. This is an anytime scent. But I love the earthiness of that patchouli in here and tobacco leaves. This was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Harbor Tea. If you see it, and you see I received this in November of 23. I had no issues. None. Yeah. But as you could see, it was a loaf. I'm not a loaf fan, especially with Sassy, because I've got to microwave it and it's very crumbly. And yeah, they're beautiful. She makes beautiful loaves, but I would rather just buy a few extra brittles. Okay, last but not least, we have some teddy bees. And first one up is the Black Flame Candle. I did this one in my bedroom. Black Flame Candle. And this was nothing like that one I melted from L3. I can't remember which one it was. It had smoke from the Black Flame Candle. That was like, whoa, no. I don't remember which one it was, but I talked about it in my... Okay, this is a flannel type, which is Bath and Body Works, I believe. Crackling firewood and warm vanilla sugar. This is pretty. So you get a bit of a smokiness here, or a fiery note, burnt wood embers. But the flannel gives it with that vanilla bean. Was it vanilla bean or what was it? Vanilla sugar. Is that warm vanilla sugar? Yeah, warm vanilla sugar. So you get the creaminess of the warm vanilla sugar, and this is just pretty. So the flannel in here, don't think like laundry. It's not really laundry. It's a warm, cozy, slightly, leans a little bit slightly of a rich, perfumey note. This is really pretty. It's a scent that will be reserved to a bedroom and bathroom, and I have a loaf, so it's gonna last forever. Yeah, I wouldn't melt this throughout the house because it just has bedroom vibes to me. Yeah, it was good. All right, let's move on to I Heart Vanilla Palo Santo. This was stunning. I did this in my bedroom, and it was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The vanilla. Again, you know I'm a Milk of the Poppy fan. Oh, which is vanilla on crack. This is vanilla, like Milk of the Poppy vanilla, creamy, creamy, sweet. And then you got that Palo Santo note, which just brings it up a little bit. So it takes it from a super beautiful creamy vanilla to a little bit of a cologne Palo Santo. This is not a woody, earthy palo. This is more cologne sweet palo. So, oh God, this is just beautiful. I love this. Love this. I would melt this throughout the house. Yes, I would. I may do that and finish this off. It's gorgeous. Okay, Dapper Dawn. Oh, I did this in the bedroom. Let me see. It's fine. Okay. Dawn. Palo Santo, creamy cocoa, and sensual vanilla. Dawn. This didn't do it for now. Don't get me. I like chocolate in wax. I am not a chocolate hater, but this was straight up chocolate. There were not just chocolate. I didn't get Palo Santo. It was creamy. Yeah, I got the creamy vanilla. It was creamy vanilla. It's like hot cocoa, right? It. That's how there's no Palo in here. Not to my nose. I didn't pick up any Palo Santo. I just picked up hot chocolate, rich, rich, creamy hot chocolate. It wasn't horrible, but I just don't want to smell just chocolate. Like, like I said, I wonder how this would be if I mixed some of this with I Heart Vanilla Palo Santo. It needed more Palo Santo. It was just chocolate. It was like a rich, creamy cup of hot cocoa. So yeah, I don't really, I like chocolate and wax, but I like it to be just kind of floating through and not like in your face. If that makes any sense. But that's what Dapper Dawn was to me. It was in your face, hot cocoa chocolate. If you like hot cocoa scents, might be something you want to look for. No issue with throw. I mean, it was strong and yeah. Okay, so that's what I melted. I'm trying to think. I think my favorites this week would have probably been Campfire Stories from Super Tarts and Leaf Peeping from Knowles Farm Scent. I'm thinking. That's off the top of my head, so I don't want to, because now I just saw the Sassy Girl in there and I'm like, oh, but I like that one too. So I'm going with the first off the top of my head. Campfire Stories and Leaf Peeping from Knowles Farm. So tell me, have you warmed any of these that I warmed? Did you hate them, like them, love them? Let me know. Just chat about it in the comments below. And I know I get behind on comments sometimes, and sometimes it's like a week, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks, and I'm going back to my comments, and you're probably like, I don't even remember what I said. Anyway, Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the time you take out of your day, your lives, your busy schedule, and you watch a video I've uploaded because it means a lot to me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And you all have a great day, great night, week, weekend, whenever you happen to be watching. And we will chat again real soon. Bye-bye.